MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 135.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So they go down without a whimper here. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming in 257, 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today. Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. chopper to short. Baez ranging to his right. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. None out, runners at first and second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder,
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1.
Nope.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Fish. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swinging a soft liner. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 1-0. Into the box now, Eric Thames, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The right fielder, Eric Thames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside. Nope, that's down.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber is camped under this one. One down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Yan Gomes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. And that brings up Javi Baez, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The shortstop, Javier.
First pitch on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. The 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Yeah. Go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball,
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch.
Count, 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it comes on 3-0. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 7. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he fouls this one off. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, the tag, and he is out. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hopped up. Baez is calling for it. 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Juan Soto to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Darvish pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate now, Yu Darvish. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Now the 2-0.
No, inside.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
A runner at second, nobody out. That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern, as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
First and second here with nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hit hard to third. They get the force at the plate. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 2 on with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. The looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. On the season, Bryant carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That finds the zone, a cold strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The set and the 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch, Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey!
1-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Two and 1 the count. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Starlin Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
21.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Nationals, number 50, Austin Voth.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So striding in, Ian Happ. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
0-1 the count. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. And he fouls this one off. Last time through was a base hit. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hopped up. Turner has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
At the plate, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
High fastball is in there.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The right fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Eric Thames. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home. popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Barehanded on the hop.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Standing in, Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The set and the 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ripped on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Rowan Wick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the catcher,
So a runner at first now with one away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Has a look, now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Victor Robles will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Nationals, number 16, Victor Robles.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman calls for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. His career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 0. Here it is.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The set and the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ready with the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Nico Hoerner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nico Hoerner.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
In now, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Dan Winkler is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Juan Soto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Fouled away. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Eric Thames. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The third baseman, number 13.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Digging in to try it again as Asdrubal Cabrera. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0.
3-0 to count.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there on the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Rowan Wick claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dan Winkler closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.